Hi, my name is Jennifer Thomas and I am a pianist, violinist, and composer. Today we're going to talk about my new album, Game of Shadows. I just finished this album with Audio Network and I am so excited to share more about it with you. The inspiration behind this album was to create a collection of music that still had my signature sound of piano and orchestra with a fresh and exciting direction focused more on a classy crime drama type feel. This album features the piano at the heart of it, but also has orchestra, brass, and electronic sounds that brings it all together in this really cool underworld of shadows. It's always a journey to figure out how to translate the ideas that you get in your head about writing music and getting those ideas to all come through into the sounds that you create in the orchestra and everything, and have the audience like really hear what was going on in your head. And for this album in particular, I was really focused on creating this underworld of shadows and spies and heist and just intrigue through the music. Game of Shadows was a 2-day recording process. We did the first day at the iconic Abbey studios in Studio 2. This is actually my third album that I have been lucky enough to record at Abbey studios, but this time it was much bigger in terms of the scale of the size of the orchestra and the team involved and just everything going into this production. Recording at Abbey Studios is always such a treat. The caliber of musicians and people there, we're all obviously like working really hard on the music while we're there, but we have a lot of fun as well.
Can I introduce our lovely composers, Jennifer Thomas and Glen Gabriel. So we love working with you guys. It's great to have you. You're some of the nicest people to get to work with. Thank you so much. All right, folks, here we go. Let's have it.
So I started working with Audio Network after an introduction from my friend Glen Gabriel, who I have worked with for so many years. This was my first project with them, and as an artist and composer, they were just so supportive and positive and encouraging. And of course, working with Glen is always fun. We have so much fun together.
Hello.
Hello. It's good to see you.
You too.
So this is Glen Gabriel. Hi. He is an amazing composer, film composer from Sweden. And we have worked together for a really long time.
Yeah.
We worked on this a little different than how we normally work. Sometimes I would write the piece and then he would come up with orchestration, or I would come up with melody and he would kind of expand on it. There are several pieces that I also co-orchestrated with him. So it was a lot more back and forth and a little bit more collaborative on the production side. What is your favorite
Daggers in the Dark. No, I'm kidding. No Time to Fail is one of my favorite ones. I think it's because it's so dynamic, and we were talking about that. Like it's melancholic.
Strings are pretty.
Yeah, strings are pretty. Yeah, and the horns and the piano and stuff like this. So I really like it. It's very dramatic.
For the piano tracks, we actually recorded those in a 1600s farmhouse studio in the English countryside called School Farm Studios. It was such a lovely, comfortable place to record, especially for me being someone who is so used to recording in my home studio. It was really nice to just be in an environment that just felt cozy and not rushed, and I could just take my time and just, it was lovely.
That was really good. That was really good.
Okay. School Farm Studios also has the most gorgeous Steinway D 9-foot piano, and so that was a total pleasure to perform on. A piano technique that I've done on Game of Shadows as well as my last album was recording the piano in layers, because the piano is an instrument that, you know, typically we play with 2 hands, but when you add more hands and more layers to it, you get to really explore the depth of all 88 keys and all the different timbres and tones.
So just continue at 81, yeah, top line. Brilliant. Now back we go to pass 4, which is at 65, the top line. Beauty. I think we got everything. Why don't you come in and relax? Well done, you. Great work.
I have to say, it was just really awesome to be able to work with a team of people that really supported my ideas.
So it sounds a little bit echoey, like it's stronger at first, and then kind of da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, did you hear that?
Yeah.
A couple of my own personal favorite tracks on this album have to be Exit Strategy. That one is just really fun, the tempo, the whole feel of it is just very exciting.
I wish you'd write in 4/4, all grown-ups.
5/8 was the approximate 3 quavers.
And it's sounding amazing. I mean, those
It does.
bass notes as well.
Another favorite one is Horizon's Edge. That one is actually a more major key toned piece, and it's just gorgeous. I really wanted to explore this underworld of spies and shadows where this game of intrigue plays out. Yeah, it was a really, really fun experience. And I hope to do more.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, everyone. All right, guys.
Well, I hope that you all enjoyed this little inside peek at Game of Shadows, and I'm really excited for you to hear it. I hope that you love it as much as I loved creating it.